Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally
Perfect. Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator, the one and only Cookie Pirates, Pilots, whatever. That was dumb. Anyway. Anyway, alright, today we're going to be flying the Diamond DA40. The last couple days we went Augusta, Georgia to Hilton Head, South Carolina. Today we're going to do the reverse. So we're going to start in Hilton Head and land back here. Very good. Flight plan is set. Alright. Probably about a 45-minute flight, as before. I'm gonna pull the checklist up and just get practice going through. Even though the Diamond isn't the airplane that I'm gonna be flying, it's just still good to go through the motions of doing checklists. Looks like a fairly pretty afternoon. Late afternoon or early evening. Let's get ready to fly. Right here in front of the FBO. Pull up the weather real quick. It is clear, the wind is calm, so we'll probably take off runway 21. It's I believe, a slightly shorter taxi. And the weather at Augusta is 010 at 8. It's favoring runway 35. Clear skies. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful flight the entire way. So, let me go ahead and start with the pre-flight checklist. Parking brake is set. Fuel valve is set to normal. Power lever is idle. Alternate air is closed. Electric master is off. Avionic master is off. The essential bus is off. Engine master is off. The voter switch is set to auto. Fuel pumps are off. Light switches are off. Emergency switch is off and guarded. ELT is armed. Circuit breakers are in. Flap selector is up. Pitot heat is off. Fuel transfer is off. Fuel is loaded into the airplane. And passengers and cargo are in. When you do these checklists repeatedly, you start flowing more smoothly through them. So you're not like stuck thinking, okay, where's this? So it really helps you get accustomed to the different things that you're using in the airplane, and also being able to complete them almost from memory. It's almost like muscle memory in a sense. It's always good to use the checklist, but when I learned to fly, I was taught memorize as much of the checklist as you can just to move through it smoothly, and to also save time when you're probably going to be busy looking at charts, briefing approaches, etc., stuff like that. But the other thing too is use the checklist as a backup to make sure that you don't miss anything, because something that you miss could be something critical. Cockpit preparation, we'll do that in just a second here. Alright, Electric Master on. AHAR's alignment will come on. So keep the wings level. And just give that a minute. Cockpit lights, floodlights, instrument lights not needed. As soon as the AHARS takes care of itself, we will do a flight control check. Radios we're not worried about. The G1000 is on. Engine is set on this panel here. Oil pressure is low, but oil temperature is good. Everything else looks good. Fuel quantity is good. Total time in service should be 3.5. Oh no, that's right, we did one more, so 4.3. Power level set to idle. Wings are level, we'll check the flight controls real fast. Rudder is good. Ailerons are good. Elevator's good. Back into the cockpit. Strobe lights on. And we'll get ready to start. Alright. Propeller area is clear. Engine master on. Annunciators are okay. We just wait for glow on to come off, then we'll actually start the engine. Double clear. Clear! Oil pressure is good. RPM, about 850. That's good. System on the MFD. Those look good. We come back here, take a look at the amperage and the voltage. Pitot heat on should be a drop. Yep, that's good. Pitot heat off. Avionics master on. That's down to 44. That's good. We'll give that just a second here. Alright, the altimeter 30.04 is good. Altitude, we're going to be cruising at 8,500. So we'll have that set. FLC will set, we'll do VY and then we'll set for 88 knots on a cruise climb. CDI is set to GPS for navigation. Alright. Position lights on. Check flaps. Set to takeoff. Good. Set to full. Ah! Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that switch didn't work when I tried to look over. Instead, it just kind of switched back to the next. Flaps full. Back to up. That's good. Altimeter is set. Standby horizon we'll check real quick. Good. Flap set to takeoff. Transponder will turn to altitude. We're flying VFR, so we'll just leave it set to that. Engine temperatures look good. All look very good there. Taxi lights on, and we will release the parking brake. As we taxi, we'll check the brakes and we'll check our flight instruments, make sure nothing goes haywire. Clear left, clear right, power up. We'll turn out. We're going to taxi to 2-1. Brakes work. All the flight instruments are looking good. We honestly could take an intersection departure, but I'd rather just go ahead and do full length. Why not? Well, we could do Alpha 2 intersection. I guess that would be. There's a way to bring up the map, the airport map on here. Although actually I'm not sure if it's enabled within the simulator. Should be. But I'm Not certain. There's another diamond. Beautiful plane. There's the airline terminal. We're going to be flying into the sun. Some GA parking for small planes like mine that are based there. Fire station. Air traffic control tower. Some hangars. Hit the brakes just a little bit. Kind of get our speed slow just a tiny bit. Or no, it's Alpha 5. Okay. We can go from here. That's a sharp turn. Right there. Alright, park and brake set. We'll do the before takeoff checklist real quick. Trim is set to take off. Flaps are set to take off. Flight controls, real quick check again. Rudder's good. Ailerons are good. Elevator is good. Power level's idle. Check engine here. Everything is looking good. Pitot heat not needed. Fuel pump on. Landing lights on, taxi light off. Transponder is altitude 1200. We're taking off runway 21, so it's going to be a left turn. And we are good to go. Let's take the runway. On departure, we're going to climb runway heading up to about 600 feet. Then we'll engage the autopilot. Climb out, rotate at 69 knots, climb out at 80. And 600, we'll go ahead and drop down to about 88. We'll raise the speed, we'll drop the nose, pitch for 88, and then we'll set the, this song just played. There we go. Alright, engine instruments are looking good. Airspeed is alive. We're looking for 69 on the... There it is. Rotate. Woo. Up a little early. Alright, we've got a good rate. Go ahead and raise the flaps. Alright, that's looking good. FLC will turn on for 80 knots. Autopilot on. When we get to 600, we'll go ahead and start a turn. We're going to actually do a heading intercept, kind of like that, for now. Alright, 600, let's go ahead and turn. Get a really good view right here. Turn the FLC off. Our climb power 95%. Flaps are up. Get a good view back over here of the island. Set the vertical speed until we pick up 88. There it is. And we'll climb at 88 knots. Bring the power back here. We'll do a quick climb checklist. Fuel pump's gonna come off. Landing light, we can turn that off. So we're good with position and strobe. And now we just wait to reach cruise altitude. Cruising at 8,500. Going right into the sun. Looks like a thin layer of haze. Here's a couple golf courses. I've actually played golf at the course right below us. This one here, I'm pretty sure. Polygyny Plaza down here on the island is a pretty cool place. Yeah, it is a little bit hazy. It's not too bad. Gonna have the sun. This time of day we're flying away from the sun on our way down to Hilton Head. And on our way up to Augusta we're gonna be flying into the sun. Here's where like a sunshade would kinda come in handy. And the Cirrus has that, I think the Cessnas have them. Diamond doesn't. I mean, you have this opaque top if the sun is high, but if it's low on the horizon like this, you really... You kind of don't have really good options. But, so be it. Showing an hour and 4 minutes en route. It won't be that long, of course, once we get to altitude and level off, but it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a headwind coming back. So the flight probably will be slightly longer than the way down there. We'll just see.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played
Alright, we're only 400 feet away. I had to get up quickly. We're only 400 feet away, 300 now from leveling out at cruise. And yeah, it is definitely a bit hazy, especially with the sun. Alright, we've hit our cruise altitude. Set altimeter check here. We're going to come back on the power down to 75%. We have a 15 knot pretty much direct headwinds, which kind of sucks. And I just noticed I did forget to actually switch the GPS track. So we'll do nav mode. Heading on. And we'll just intercept the GPS track here. Which actually, probably if I flew on that heading, it would set us up for a... Come back on the power just a little bit more here. Just a tiny bit here. Come on, come back. Looking for 75. There we go. We'll go ahead and set nav mode. Of course, it's gonna turn and... Actually, that's not too bad. Just to pick up the track here. Yeah, pretty much a direct 15 knot headwind. So we're only doing 126 over the ground. Not ideal. So quick cruise checklist here. It's basically checking our engine instruments, which are good. And we'll do a fuel transfer here in just a moment. Actually, probably can get away with it for a little bit. We'll do it closer to the halfway point. But I'm surprised at it being as hazy as it is. Wish I had some polarized sunglasses up here. It's definitely all the haze is right over here. It does clear up out that way. It does clear up ahead. So yeah, well, I don't know. Back into the cockpit. Showing just over 36 minutes. Kinda sucks with the headwind. kind of looking around to see where I might want to do some more flights after this. In fact, I'll go ahead and pull the screen. Not really going to be much to see in cruise. So we could do some stuff in Hawaii. It looks like there's pretty good weather over most of the Hawaiian Islands today. We could always go down to French Polynesia, which is one of my favorite places to fly. We could do the Marquesas. I did that last night. We could do the Tuamotus. We could go out of Makemo or Katu, Kauwehi, Whakarava, out to Rangiroa or Tikahau. We could do the Society Islands, which is Tahiti, Bora Bora, Raiatea, Taha'a. We could do the Australs. We did this flight, which was rerouted to Tubuai. We could go on to Raivavae. Raivavae, I think is how you say that. I always say it wrong. We already had that song. We already had that song. There we go. Pull that back down here. Rapaiti doesn't have an airport, so you'd have to use a seaplane. Gambier Islands, Mangareva, Totengenge, however you say that, I think is how you pronounce it. They say it weird. Well, I shouldn't say that. They probably say it the way it's meant to be. It just sounds weird compared to how it's written. But yeah. Go to the Cook Islands too. That's one place I'd like to try out. Could do that. Rarotonga to this one up here. I think it's Aitutaki is how you say it. Yeah. Which is the second most populated island. Puka Puka. That's fun. Rakahanga. Yeah. Now we got some options. Ah, 32 minutes en route. Yes, 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 the sun is starting to get lower. Might be landing with a sunset. Can barely see Hilton Head anymore. Let's play the back. We heard this song already. Alright, at this point, yeah, we have about almost double the amount in the right tank. So let's go ahead and do the fuel transfer now. Just under a half hour. That'll take a couple minutes. Check on it in 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe we'll do a flight up to somewhere in western North Carolina, into the mountains, at some point. Some really good, really pretty flying up there. Oh, so I think we just saw Harper's somewhere. It's right there. This is the town of Estill, South Carolina. Which, if you drive, is pretty much the halfway point. If you fly, it's not quite half. Almost. Check our fuel. Nah, they're still balancing out a bit, so I'll give it a minute. Oh, yeah, if you zoom in here, this is good to know right here. Maximum usable fuel is 2 times 19.5 gallons, so 39 gallons. Maximum indicated is 14. And if you look right here, it kind of caps at 15 per tank. So if you fill above 15, it'll just stick there until it starts lowering. Refer to AFM Airplane Flight Manual, maybe. I forget what AFM stands for. POH is what I'm more commonly used to, which is the Pilot's Operating Handbook. To use entire tank capacity. Max difference between the left and right, 9. So we were actually okay. Technically. Oh, no, I turned that back off. Some V-speeds. So this is good to know. VO is maneuvering speed, which is anytime you do like full deflection maneuvers, or if you're flying through moderate turbulence, you want to slow to VO. And it depends on weight. Depends on the weight of the airplane. It's 113 if you're above 2,600 pounds. And if you're below that, well, it says 108 in either case. Airplane may only be operated in accordance with the airplane flight manual. That's what AFM is. Okay, yep. It can be operated in normal category and non-icing conditions, provided that national operational requirements are met. The appropriate equipment is installed and operational. This airplane is approved for the following kinds of operation: day VFR, night VFR, IFR, so it can fly in any kind of weather, any time of day. All aerobatics maneuvers, including spinning, are prohibited. For further information, operational limitations refer to the airplane flight manual. Oh, really important. No smoking. You don't want to smoke inside an airplane. Limitations for GFC autopilot. Don't use if alternate static is open. Autopilot and trim check prior to each flight. Autopilot off during takeoff and landing. Maximum speed 165 knots, minimum 70. Minimum altitude. Cruise climb, descent, and maneuvering 800. Approach 200. Good to know. It's worth reading the stuff on the panel, I suppose. You may learn something. For example, I don't know, you're actually supposed to engage the autopilot at 800 as opposed to 600. Whatever. I believe I see our destination. I believe it's up here. Might be here. I don't think it's right here, because the river keeps going up that way. I think it's this up here. But we're getting close. We're probably about halfway. Yeah? Well, and actually, here's a really easy way to check. Nearest. Hilton Head's 46 miles. And Augusta's just over 47. So we're right at the halfway point. Excuse. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we can turn that off. So we've actually gone a little bit above it, but that means by the time that we land, probably be equal, pretty close to it. In fact, we can actually tell how much fuel we've used. A little over 3. We have almost 11 remaining. 6.8 gallons, that's pretty good. Oh, reset? No, I did not mean to do that. If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. Well, that still reads correct. I didn't mean to hit that button. Reset fuel, that was a mistake. Allendale, that's right about the halfway. For the air.
That's what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm doing yesterday.
"17 minutes en route." And I think this is the airport, although I could be mistaken there. I'm not sure what this music is. I'm not sure I like it. There we go. This is a cool song, though. And we are actually on the Georgia side at the moment.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grass green into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start.
And we'll cross back and forth a couple times. Quick math will probably get down to about 1,500 feet, so that's a 7,000 foot descent at 1,000 feet per minute. That's 7 minutes. And at 120 knots, that means we'll cover probably just over 14, 15 miles. We are 32 away, so we'll wait about another 18 miles before we start our descent.
Lions gonna come.
0208, so we'll take runway 35 for arrival, which is pretty great because we're coming from the south.
Take a stand.
Good visibility, clear skies.
Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand.
Happy enough with that.
Let's go back to when trees were sown. Kids
So we're looking for 14 miles remaining. We'll start our descent.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah,
Oh,
I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone.
that's where those are. Oh, and then you have a speaker.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that.
The Roads Air Ranch. Okay, haha. Yep, there's the airport. Just barely see it. Relative to how the river goes, I could tell.
Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red. Till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one.
Start descent in about 10 miles, so about 4.5 minutes.
Oh, I can't wait.
In fact, I mean, if we really want to, I guess we could choose a lot of approach procedures to choose. ILS, so we don't want 1.7. Could do 3.5. Oh, they have LPV on that. So, only got about 3 minutes to look and make up a make a decision on what approach. So if we did the ILS 3.5, here's the chart. We'd probably want to fly to... Well, Bushy is the final approach fix. We're probably too far away for Shelly. That's probably too much of a... Now if we do this... That's actually better. Palmru, Wadham... I'm not sure how far away. Yeah, so we're flying over the smooth portion. Kind of the gentle curve of the river. Which is like right here, so... Yeah. I don't think we're gonna do that, actually. So instead, what I'm thinking we'll go ahead and do is we'll just set this up, vectors to final, we don't need to worry about minimums. And we'll load, not approved for GPS. GPS guidance is for monitoring only. Yes. Alright, 15 miles away, let's go ahead and start our descent. Pull the power back. Down to 1,500 feet. Thousand feet per minute on the descent. Real quick, we'll do our checklist here. Descent landing data, we have it. Altimeter is set. Com, nav, FMS are set. Fuel transfer, we're done. Parking brake is released. Go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on. And we'll turn landing lights on when we get a little bit closer down to approach altitude. No. There we go, that's what I wanted. We actually are going to go ahead and turn just to intercept this course. We'll go ahead and we're actually not too far out to do the approach. And I mean, we're going to be slowing down anyway. So this will buy us some time, and we can bring that up and have a little bit more of a gradual descent. Now we have more of a crosswind, so very little headwind. It's a little bumpy over here, not bad. This is light. Alright, the next thing we need to do is put CDI to Loc. And we'll pick the glide slope up when we get closer. Oh, not that much. Alright, there. That's good there. And then we'll just make a gradual turn to intercept the localizer. So when we fly the ILS, we're going to be flying to have this green needle centered, and there will be a little dot that we want to keep centered on here. If we were in really bad weather, fog, low clouds, something like that, and we couldn't see the airport at a low altitude, this would be the way that we would be able to still come in and land. Let's get a good look outside real quick here. Actually, we're not gonna get a very good look because everything is like glazed over with the sun. I was gonna say I thought I just saw the airport, but what I really saw is some sort of a lake. Hey, I see the airport right there. So we're actually pretty close. We're actually very close. I mean, we're only 9 miles away. So let's actually go ahead and pull the power back completely. Steepen our descent. And I actually will go ahead and pull the chart. And we just need to be at 1700, so I will go ahead and quickly set that. 1700. We're getting closer into pickup. Once this starts moving, we need to turn to intercept it. There it is. It's a pretty good intercept. We're still a bit high. We can actually lower flaps to half. We're just barely above the airspeed, or barely below the airspeed where we would be limited to that. So, but this is basically going to guide us down. Not sure why we don't have the localizer yet, unless we're too high. Look at the terrain starting to fill in like that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's why we're picking up that. Outer marker. We're gonna go ahead and turn the autopilot off. We're slow enough to go full flaps. I don't know why we're not getting the glide slope. We should be. Need to add some power in. Why are we not getting the glide slope? That's kind of odd. Let me see something here. What happens if I... Yeah, we're still kind of high coming in. Now we're a little bit off course. We're getting blown a little bit here. Oh, now we do. Yeah, so something wrong with the ILS, but we have the RNAV course. Come back on the power a little bit here. Tossed around by the wind just a little bit. We're going to take it smooth and easy in. We're on a good glide path. Add a little power. We're slow. But we're right on course. Little bumpy down here. We're doing okay though. Yeah, we're a little bit high now. Alright, we're 200 feet on the approach. We're stable enough. We're going to continue and land. We got a lot of runway to work with. Add a little power. We're getting low. 4 red. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Now we're floating. Easy down. Easy. Beautiful. Greased it. Gonna roll down to Alpha 3. Flaps up. Power's just a little bit there. And here we are, let's go ahead and hit the brakes.
We are forever learning, one step at a time. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side. We'll keep the fire burning, I'll never see you hurt. You know I can't explain it.
Alright, clear the whole position markings here. Let's go ahead and do a real quick after landing checklist. Pitot heat is off. Fuel pumps can come off. Alternate air is closed. Landing light we forgot to turn on. Whoops! Taxi light on. And we'll go ahead and put the transponder in standby mode. Alright, let's go ahead in. Welcome to Augusta, Georgia, folks. And I would imagine one of those vehicles has a coworker of mine. Out on the field doing the great work they always do. Alright, we're clear in. Clear left. Clear right. A lot of planes parked.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to
Crowded over here a little bit.
on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see.
I don't like this song so far. Alright, we'll park right over here. There we go. Alright. Parking brake set. Power levers have been below 10% for a minute. ELT is armed. Engine. We are at, should be 5. Yeah, 5.3. Looks good. Alright. Avionics master is off. Taxi lights off. Engine master off. 51-minute flight. Nav lights, strobes lights off. All the flood and instrument lights are off, and we can turn the electric master off. And we are shut down and good to go. Thanks for flying with me as always. Hope to catch you on the next one, and until then, take care and stay safe. We'll see ya.